Well, goodbye to one of my favorite consoles of all time. And, well, I'm not really going to do any intro or anything. I'm just going to get straight into it. So on March 27th, it officially shut down the eShops to both the 3DS and Wii U. And I know this video is like, 5 days later, since this will be premiering on April 1st, which I guess April Fools! I guess the joke would be that there is no joke. Yeah, whatever, that's just a stupid, lazy joke or excuse or whatever, but, kind of in all seriousness, I still, even though this video is like 5 days later, I still want to give out my goodbyes to both the Wii U and 3DS. These are literally possibly my favorite consoles of all time. I've loved both of these consoles, and I still want to give them out their goodbyes, even though these shops have closed and you can still play these consoles. I just want to give some kind of, I guess, maybe thanks video or something. So, which should I start first? I guess the 3DS. And also I should probably mention this video isn't like any scripted or recorded. Literally, I really don't plan to do any other big editing with this video or anything, but the 3DS, such a classic console. Like literally, I mean, this even comes with the Wii U. I remember, when, both of these consoles were announced. I remember, reading my Nintendo Power, which, hey, actually, I still have my final issue of Nintendo Power, which, guys, can you believe that? Freaking so crazy, but, yeah, I just remember reading about it and being excited about it, and even though, unfortunately, I didn't get my original 3DS when it was, first release, so I don't have none of the ambassador plan stuff, but I eventually did get a 3DS, and oh my god, it was so much fun, and throughout all the fun different games, like, let me think, what was, like, one of the first games I got on 3DS? If I had to guess, I think it was, yeah, it was Ocarina of Time 3D, my god, and golly, and not even just talking about what I got during then, but like, I don't know, for example, I got Fire Emblem Awakening, all the Pokemon games that came out for it, like, even though I know some people think X and Y aren't really that good of a game, which, they might be, but they still are a fun time. Like, all of the 3DS Pokemon games are a fun time, and especially with, not just getting access to all the 3DS Pokemon games, we also got the 2DS 2-access, and then we got, like, original Game Boy and Game Boy Color Pokemon games we eventually got later down the line with Virtual Console. Hell, I think, actually, I do own, let me just pull out my main 3DS that I currently use, yeah. I have, let's see, right here, both yellow and crystal on this console right here. So it's pretty cool that they give you like a good selection of like Pokemon games and everything. And hell, I could even be mentioning more like love the 2 SMT. Well, actually, yeah, I guess I did like Apocalypse well enough, but like seriously, SMT4, goddamn, is so good. Actually, it might be peak, at least for the mainline series, but my god, that was pretty good. I also kind of like, at least they got Strange Journey, the Redux. I thought it was a fun game. I know some people complain about it, but my god, that was fun. Both of the, I guess mainline Mario games, yeah, Mario 3D Land, and I guess New Super Mario Brothers 2. And I don't know. I know some people have problems with them, but like either way, I think they're both definitely fun Mario games, and god, there's a bunch of different, games I could just point out for this console, but I loved it, and even though I think I actually still own my original, I think when I bought it was the 3DS XL, yeah. I think I still own my original 3DS XL, And, I eventually moved up to getting a new 3DS XL. Man, even though I think that's a weird name, still loved it, even though I think the one I originally got was what was it? Oh yeah, I remember. It was the Mesh. Sorry, but yeah, it was the Metroid Samus Return Special new 3DS XL. Goddamn, it was just so goddamn cool, and I freaking regret losing that thing. So I eventually did get myself a new 3DSs with this plain one, which when I got it, it was kind of scratched and beat up, unfortunately, and then I got this pretty cool freaking goddamn, I'm forgetting what those Pokemon are called, but this Ultra Sun and Moon themed, I guess, new 3DS XL, which I actually don't know why I didn't use this one as my main one. So that one, because this one, I think I actually bought a foreign 3DS on accident. Who knew? But at least it still plays my American copies just fine. So I don't know what the hell was up with that, but yeah, that's why I got this, busted, weird looking with the skin falling off. But, I had so much fun with this 3DS, and, especially with all of the digital games and stuff. I loved playing it. I freaking, honestly, remember Nintendo Video, or, actually, I think I still have the program here. It was called Nintendo Video. Dude, God, I freaking love that. It was so cool. I also loved watching Netflix and YouTube on here, even though, like, the max this thing could play was like 240p or something. Still love playing all that stuff on here with, like, Netflix and YouTube. Such a shut down eventually, but, what can you do? And, also, like, my God, dude, this 3DS had so many freaking, like, good stuff. Not just from the Virtual Console, because, honestly, it was a pretty good Virtual Console selection. I still think the Wii U probably has a better collectively Virtual Console list, but, like, my golly, it definitely had some solid, I guess, exclusive selections, which, including Pokemon and stuff. But yeah, like, this game, the freaking 3DS had Pushmo, Rolling Western, which I actually surprisingly like that a lot. The 3D classics were so good. I'll just tell you this, if you never tried it, go get you can't exactly go get your hands on this unless other methods, but 3D classics, Kirby Adventure, I'll just say this straight up. It is literally the definitive way to play Kirby's Adventure. Oh my God, it's really good. And what I loved about the 3D classics were they weren't ports exactly. They were, built from the ground up, or if not built from the ground up, it actually plays natively on the 3DS, which even, like some of the stuff, like all the Virtual Console stuff, it is being emulated on the 3DS and Wii U and Wii and whatever. But, straight up, I do at least like the appreciation for all of the 3D classic games. They actually did natively port them and everything. And also the 3DS, with the eShop closing, it was the last bastion for, like, the DSi stuff, which, surprise, surprise, had some actually pretty good stuff. Like, I really like the Bomberman one, and also I did, like, what was it? Oh, yeah, the Four Swords Adventure Anniversary. Dude, I had so much fun with that, and my golly, my geez. Like, I'll just say this one. The 3DS, not the 3DS, but the DSi, I guess, exclusive games, they were actually, I would say all of them, all the good ones were at least a hidden gem, or at least most of them were. I remember there was a lot of them that were just downgraded ports of like regular DS games. So I guess that's a disappointment there. And also, you can't forget about the DSi metronome. The metronome. Hell, I don't even know if this is, exactly showing up on everything. But yeah, had so much fun with not just playing this by myself, but with my friends. Who would have guessed? Someone who likes video games has friends and everything. But yeah, dude, I just freaking remember growing up in it. And this was just such a fun console. It had so much that not many other people love with the games and stuff. And even it having a camera, which I will have to admit, that's kind of my biggest disappointment with the Switch. I mean, I know the Switch is a gaming console and it's a gaming console first, but come on, you can't be telling me you miss taking pictures on this thing, even though probably your phone right now has like a better camera than this thing, or even making stupid audio recordings, or me maker. Like seriously, like the ridiculous thing I hate about the Switch Me Maker is it's tucked away. So like it's still a part of the Nintendo system, but it's like, we'll just put you in the corner. But like the Me Maker, we're both here in this thing. They're set up as straight up a channel or a icon, application, whatever. It's just one of those things that I just thought was, just what they did was weird. AR, oh my god, I didn't talk about Street Pass. Street Pass, even though I think some people think it's just a dumb little gimmick, and I mean, yeah, it is, but I don't know. I just always had fun with any game that had Street Pass, where I would pass by someone and then, like even if I go on vacation, like, I got I do remember I got like a couple of people from everywhere around the world. Like, I think I got a couple of people from Japan, and I think I got a handful that were from like Germany and Britain and a couple parts of the EU and everything. And I know that I did get a couple people in places in, some of the other Europe. I mean, I would show you on my 3DS, but fortunately I lost that goddamn 2DS not 2DS. Freaking my Samus Returns 3DS XL. Why did I miss that? Also, Samus Return, pretty good 3DS game. Actually, yeah, I'm also surprised I never tried to port that to the Switch or anything, but yeah, just the 3DS with everything it has. I just loved it. And also another thing 3DS doesn't have other than Switch, it has themes. Why the hell not Switch? That's like, oh god, like seriously. Seriously, that's just one of the things I'm like, oh my god, why didn't they have freaking themes? It's just one of those things that boggles me to the end of my days. But yeah, I mean, even though I could probably go on and on about the 3DS, I still gotta give shine to the Wii U, since I'm like, oh shit, at least it still works. Oh yeah, still works and everything. But yeah, dude, oh my god. The 3DS, and I guess I'll just have it on here for why not turning on. But yeah, my god, the Wii U. Even though I think I'm literally one of the only two people that I know who actually owns a Wii U. It just was still such a classic. Because, like I said with the 3DS, I remember reading in Nintendo Power all about this, and I was just so goddamn excited. And hell, even literally, if you look at my first video on this channel, it was literally me doing a Wii U unboxing and everything. And I still have that box. I just don't feel like getting it out of my deep corner of my closet. But yeah, my god, dude, I still have the box and everything. I just feel so nostalgic for this thing, but even though as I do agree, the Wii U gamepad has been very gimmicky. Honestly, here's the thing. I will admit, even though Nintendo, ever since like the Wii, no, actually, I would probably even say the DS. When did the DS came? I think the DS came out before the Wii, right? I don't remember, but like either the Wii or DS, Nintendo has always kind of been gimmick forward. And even though I don't know, some people might hate that, like, oh man, I'd rather do everything on my, PS4 or my Xbox One or whatever the hell new consoles, Xbox Series X. God, that's a stupid name for a console. But yeah, well, I mean, Wii U ain't exactly, well, it's slightly just better, but it's even still, my God, my ghoulie, I just love this freaking thing. And honestly, even though this gamepad's such a big gimmick, I actually like kind of in a lot of ways how this gamepad was being used. And hell, I can't tell you, especially when I first got the console and I was basically, it was, sharing with everyone else and everything. Just was while, all my brothers were playing their Xboxes and whatever, I would just be sitting there being like, okay, time to turn Shovel Knight onto screen mode, and my God, dude, so many goddamn games I loved on this. This was the console I first played Shovel Knight on. And Shovel Knight's a pretty good game. And honestly, I'm also kind of surprised they pretty much fully updated the game, all the way, which actually did recently, when the eShop was closing, did get Shovel Knight on my 3DS. I think the only update it doesn't have is like the, I guess, little versus mode that it had, which, kind of disappointment. But hey, at least it has all 4 different playable character experiences. Man, dude, seriously, that was just so goddamn cool. And like, the other games that this freaking console had, like, what was it? Zombie U? Actually, I have the case right over here. Yeah. Zombie U. Yeah, dude. I think, actually, this might have been the launch title game. No, wait, my deluxe came with free with Nintendo Land, so I did play that. I actually kind of like Nintendo Land's, fun little gimmick, which, I don't know, this is a hard take or what, but Nintendo Land, 100% better than 1-2 Switch, like 100 times. But yeah, to Zombie U, this was like literally the first game I picked up, and it honestly, like, literally, this was, if I had to explain this, probably, I don't know if it's the best game, but it's one of the best games to use the gamepad in an actually pretty good way and everything. So yeah, there's the Zombie U, and I thought it was a fun experience. Took them forever to port it to other damn consoles, but yeah, Rayman, what was it? It was Legends, right? Origins was the one on Wii. God, I'm sorry if I forgot which of the titles, but yeah, dude, Rayman, whichever one, dude, that was so good. I remember when that was announced as a Wii U exclusive. How times have changed. But yeah, my God, dude, I just had, dude, that was such a fun game. The Super Mario Brothers Wii U, I don't know if I like that better than 3DS, but I also thought it was a fun enough time. Now, New Super Luigi U, that was just, dude, that was actually fun. A kick of fresh air, and I'm sure, the new Switch version's also probably fun, but still, I thought, it was fun on the Wii U and everything. Do actually have memories of playing this, because back in the day, I freaking was really, well, I wouldn't say really into Call of Duty, but I definitely did like Call of Duty. Now, I'm really not that into Call of Duty anymore, but God, especially with the Treyarch games, I just really loved those games. And Black Ops 2, I think at the time was probably my most played game during then, but to be fair, I think that was just probably because my brothers were also playing it, so fair enough. Even though I never got the DLC, it still was a fun time with me and playing with my brothers, which was one of the few times I played with my brothers, and I don't know if I should be mentioning that, but hey. We don't judge about what people play at certain ages here. I mean, you can do it, but I personally don't want to do it. Mario Kart 8, my god, freaking loved Mario Kart 8, and even though the Switch version's like 100% the best version, it's the better version, but my god, dude, I just fell in love with, I guess, this version right here on the lovely Wii U, even though I don't got the disc in and everything. What's another good game? Pikmin 3, love it. I don't know, Pikmin's the weird series where I just like the, pointer controls. I don't know, I'm not that into, I guess controller support for that game. I don't know. It's just one of those weird games where I actually prefer motion controls with that. Another thing, specifically, Tank. Yeah, dude, that was one I remember because I do remember that was one of those games where I loved playing at the arcades all the time. When I got it on a console, my god, my ghoulie, fun experience. Hyrule Warriors, dude, that was so much fun, especially playing with my friend Cyboy. I guess that's fine enough to mention here. Yeah, dude, when I played with that game, it was just fun and everything. And, oh my god, dude, I don't know how I didn't mention this, but freaking Smash Brothers. Smash Brothers! Like, how can you not escape it? And especially when it first came out on 3DS. Dude, I don't think it was every time, but a bunch of times, like right before and right after class, me and my friends would just pull out their 3DS and be like, well, it's time to smash. Actually, shouldn't probably say it in this context. Well, or in this context is perfectly safe, but out of context, that might be wrong. But yeah, dude, just freaking loves playing that game, and dude, love playing Wii U. I know another one of my friends since I know he ran like a, I think at the time, like a, not at the time, or, let's just say in between Wii U and Ultimate, he did run a couple of Smash tournaments at like his local college or whatever. Oh my god, dude, that was just, so he was really, really, really into kind of a lot of the competitive stuff. But, even though I'm a lot more casual, all items all the way, I still love freaking Smash for Wii U, even though I don't know if I would say I like this one more than Ultimate. It's been a good little while, but yeah, loved it. And, I guess I'll say the last couple of games here. Wait, do I still got time? Oh shit, I better be hurrying up because I don't have enough time, so I'll do this on speedrun here. Legend of Zelda, Twilight Princess, and Wind Waker HD. My god, these are excellent games, and it's still surprising me that the Switch doesn't have both of these excellent ports. And I mean, not to say I don't know, I wouldn't say, I feel like it's kind of easier to port a Switch version port a Wii U game to the Switch than a 3DS game to the Switch, but still, I think these were just both freaking excellent ports that they brought to the Switch. My god, I just loved it. And also, Breath of the Wild, this was most certainly probably my most anticipated Zelda game that I was just waiting for. My god, I just loved Breath of the Wild playing on this thing. And even though technically Breath of the Wild did come out on Switch, I got it on the Wii U. Actually, funny story. I think I did actually hold off getting on this because usually with the mainline Zelda games, I like to get them, like day one or whatever. Actually kind of waited to get this, a little while, and then by the time I actually got this game, I think it was my friend Cyborg, it's like, oh yeah, I own I own both the Wii U and Switch version. I could have gave you the Switch version. I was like, not the Switch version. I could have gave you the Wii U version. I was like, yeah, great. I should have thought about that one before I bought the game. But yeah, dude, freaking love playing Breath of the Wild on Switch, on Wii U. Never played on Switch before, but yeah, freaking love playing it on this game. And even though I know this game has, unfortunately, will be missing a couple of features, has some features missing because, they have to accommodate for both the Wii U and the Switch and everything. I still definitely had a lot of fun and enjoyment. And do I have enough time to do a short story? Yeah, I'll just do like this quick story actually. So when the eShop was closing, I think it was like 5 days before or something, and unfortunately my original Wii U broke down. And you might be saying, oh, it's because of that error code that's been happening. No, it's actually not because of that. My Wii U wasn't bricked out because of, that reason. I actually do know that. But the reason was, it was so weird. Like, my console would turn off, even pressing the on button on the Wii U gamepad. It would turn on, but nothing would be connecting to the gamepad or the TV or anything. So, I don't know what's up with that. So, I had really quickly get my new Wii U console, which unfortunately means I have to replay all my games, but that means I get a chance to replay all my games. So I've just been having so much fun playing Breath of the Wild, and unfortunately, even though when I get the replacement Wii U, I think it was literally a day after the eShop closed, so unfortunately most of my console buys were on the 3DS, which I think actually my last game I got here was Shovel Knight for 3DS. I haven't played it yet, but I presume it's excellent. An excellent port to it. At least I presume. Also, get Link Between Worlds. Yeah, wait a minute. You know what? I'll just check it real quick, so I am not an idiot. Where the hell are you? Up here. Link, yeah. Get Link Between Worlds. And also, the 3DS LaRue guy. I don't know why this exists, but yeah. Also, I checked my 3DS, and it's like, oh yeah, there's a recent update, so go please update. Dude, that was just such a freaking surprise to me for this thing, but, yeah, even though I got it replaced and everything, I'm still going to love my 3DS and Wii U, which, I'll just put this tag end here, which I know people, especially my one friend, Elmer Folkster, like literally after the Wii U and 3DS shop ended, he was like, that's so sad. Oh, hey, my camera decided to stop recording, unfortunately, but, yeah, back to what I was saying. Even though both the 3DS and Wii U eShops have closed, I'll still have fun playing with both of these consoles. And even though if you really want to, I'm not advising them or anything. I'll even one of my friends, Elmer Folkster, was like, asked the second the eShop was closed. It's like, oh no, sad. Hey, you can mod your consoles. I mean, hell, who knows? Maybe I'll mod my extra 3DS, and if I can get my original Wii U to working back, I might make that my dedicated homebrewed console. But yeah, if you want to, you can. I'm neither advising it or against it. It's really up to your choice. But either way, I'm going to have fun replaying these games, especially Twilight Princess, Wind Waker, Breath of the Wild, and any other Zelda game or any other Pokemon game. Actually, I was doing a gen lock of, I think it was Yellow to Crystal, then to, the subsequent 3DS games and everything. So we'll have fun doing that. Still on Yellow. I mean, I like Pokemon Yellow because it's an RPG, but still, I just prefer all the other Pokemon games. Honestly, like, probably the earliest I would have real fun with would be Crystal, because I really love the Gen 2 games, but I don't know, just anything before, like Gen 1, just, I don't know, isn't my speed or anything, but yeah, actually, you know what, let me just let me just flip these consoles out right here. I want to do something for the thumbnail right here, like do this. Wait, and my glasses up. Or no, wait. Yeah, I think I got the facial expression right. I don't know. I just want to do at least something for the thumbnail, and it would be underneath both the 3DS and Wii U have their logos and everything. I don't know, but yeah, well, finally, not just this might be goodbye to the Wii U and 3DS, but I have to say thanks for all the fun times I've been having. My favorite consoles of all time. And whoa, actually, wait a minute. Well, it looks like my camera decided to stop recording again. So before this one cuts out, thank you 3DS for all the lovely, wonderful time that not just the 3DS, but you too, Wii U, that I have fun having all those years, and will still have, and probably play more than my Switch, surprisingly. But thank you, Nintendo, and also thanks a lot, Nintendo, for both these consoles and shutting down the damn eStore. Well, thanks. And I guess to not end this off on such a downer note, let's, talk about what brings us to our childhood, like Yahoo chocolate. Actually, I don't know if this is true or not, but I mean, I guess it's universal for people who thinks of chocolate, it's Yahoo. I've never really had Yahoo chocolate milk, but not. Let's try this for the first time. Oh, wait. Let me just twist this back on. Shake it. Not going to lie, it tastes like watered down chocolate milk. Still probably like it, but, goddamn, we'll really miss these consoles. And also, why the hell has not Nintendo freaking ported, like, goddamn freaking both of the Zelda remakes? That's crazy. Oh shit, I never talked about the Wii U's Virtual Console. God damn it, it's too late and everything, and it's probably going to shut me down on again, but yeah. These were two lovely, lovely little consoles. And, I will say this again, I'm not advising for you to mod your 3DS, but, I'm not going to go be against it. It's fairly... From what I hear, it's actually fairly easy to mod your 3DS, and I both hear the Wii U, and 3DS are like freaking emulation boss machines. Like, my god, they are so cool, and I hear they also have a really good homebrew gaming scene and everything, so, if you want to do that, you can, but that's really up to your choice. But yeah, we'll still be loving these consoles. And I guess I'll just have this here. Usually I like to do an April Fool's video every year, but unfortunately I just really didn't think of one, and the 3DS eShop came in time, and I did I forgot what year it was, but that 1 year Adult Swim, did their yearly April Fool's thing where they were hyping you up for them to do nothing. That's a way of calling it. That's a easy way of calling being lazy, which is something I did. But whatever. Well, I guess since I'm actually recording this a day before or whatever, I'll probably, when I end this, I'll be going to watch Adult Swim, either kind of cringy, or that kind of cringy but only one person would find funny, or oh my god, can you please make that into a show? mentality. So yeah, April Fools or whatever.